guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Candace Kaufman. So I wasn't really planning on vlogging today. However, with all of this social distancing going on, my parents would really love to see their grandkids. So they're going on a drive. They're gonna stop by and they're gonna see Xavier. So they're gonna drive by with the car windows up, and I'm gonna prepare Xavier, just put a windbreaker on him and probably put a sweater on myself, and we're gonna go outside and see them. So I thought you guys would like to see our interactions. And it's a good thing I did my hair and my makeup today, even though I did not go anywhere. I just figured I would do something. I just wanted to do something. So anyways, I'm gonna bring you guys along. I've got Xavier here. And we are all ready just to step outside. So I got his jacket on, I got a sweater on, and they're gonna let us know when they're here, and we're gonna step outside and see them. So I thought I would bring you guys along. Yeah, you ready to see Granny and Poppy? You gonna see Granny and Poppy? And forgive the lighting in here, it is not the best, but it'll be better when we step outside. You wanna give them a smile? You give them a smile? You excited to see Granny and Poppy? Yes. We look forward to the day where we can see everyone in person, and it just makes you grateful for the times that you have had with your loved ones, and we will be so much more appreciative of the time that we have together when all of this is over, which I hope is soon, so that we can gather again and be close to our loved ones. Isn't that right? So I'm gonna try not to get emotional, but I'm excited to get to see my parents, and I know Xavier will be too. And we will be on the other side of this sooner than later. Isn't that right, baby boy? Okay, they have arrived. Here they are. Can you see them? Let's get our picture. Look. Look. Hey everyone, it is the next day. I have done something with my hair. I've done my makeup. It's a little heavy on the blue eyeshadow, but I just wanted to do something. And I'm about to just take a drive just so that we can get out of the house, giving Xavier some snacks and almond milk before we go on a little drive. It was great to see my parents yesterday. It's an emotional time. It's an emotional time for a lot of people, but we are making the best of what we have right now. So, but we are coping. So I'm gonna bring you along. I don't know where we're gonna go. We're just gonna go on a drive, just get out of the house for a little bit before we come back for dinner. And I hope to be back before my husband gets off of work. I've got black-eyed peas in the crock pot, so hopefully those will be ready by the time everyone gets back. So, all right, so we're in the car. We're about to go on a little drive, and I don't know where we will end up, but I will probably do a little bit of filming when we get there. Might just go on a little country drive and come on back. Xavier and I are back from our little drive. Hey, baby boy. So I ended up talking to one of my best friends for most of the drive, so I didn't film anything, and we really didn't go anywhere in particular. I just drove around so we can get out of the house for a little bit. So we are back, and I'm gonna get us settled, check on dinner, and we'll check back in with you guys later tonight or tomorrow. What you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that. What you doing? Hey guys, so it is actually the following week. last week, let's see, I don't remember the last day that I picked up to film, but one day last week I was thinking it was Wednesday or Thursday, and my husband informed me that it was Friday. So that's kind of how it's going. Right now it's Monday, and I am wearing a little wrap. I guess you can call it a wrap or a shawl. I guess it's more like a wrap that my mom actually made. She has been knitting, her and her sister, and actually my little sister, they've all been knitting things. So this is one of the things she made me and gave me for Christmas. So I decided to wear it today. I don't know that we are going anywhere today. We've been staying in, except for I am having bi-weekly doctor's appointments now. I am 35 weeks pregnant, and pretty soon I'm gonna start having weekly appointments. I have been following this young lady named Tati on YouTube, and she does different makeup reviews. And one of the reviews that she does sometimes is on Wet n Wild. It's, you know, cheap makeup. So I decided that I would go check out the Wet n Wild lipstick not too long ago. And I decided I would try this hot pink lipstick that I saw. I don't often wear pink lipstick, but I'm just gonna show it to you guys. This was 98 cents at Walmart. Wet n Wild. So Wet n Wild, and it is 527B fuchsia with blue pearl, and I really like it. So Wet n Wild, 98 cents, and it wears really well. It doesn't wear off right away. I mean, it's not super long wearing matte. It's just stays on pretty well. It stays on for a while. And the lip liner I chose to pair it with is a Milani lip liner in Sugar Plum. So I decided to do that to line my lips, and Fuchsia with Blue Pearl by Wet n Wild. Who knew? So anyways, yes, back to kind of how we're doing here. I'm here with Xavier. He sent his high cherry eating lunch. You probably hear him. So yes, so anyways, been spending my time trying to get organized. So last week, let me back up a little bit. So I am a licensed salon professional, and the salon and spa that I work for decided to close temporarily last week. So, and I believe it was during one of my days off anyways. And I was kind of nervous about going back to work because of all the stuff going on, and we are in such close proximity and constant interaction with people. And being pregnant, I was very nervous. So I was kind of relieved. They plan to reopen on April 14th, but I'm sure they will just reevaluate where things are, because who knows what things will be like around that time. I really could go into labor any time. So my due date is April 27th. However, the doctor would like to induce me between 39 and 40 weeks. So she's gonna look into an April 20th induction, because that's the date that I chose. My daughter was born on August 20th, so I figured the 20th is a great day, so why not the 20th of the month? And it happens to be between 39 and 40 weeks. So anyways, that is that. So my cousin sent my mom something about boiling water with orange peel and salt in it, and then breathing in the steam from that. So anyways, I decided to do something similar, but I decided to put my own spin on it. So what I did was I put water, orange slices with the peel, slices of apple, cinnamon, some salt, and other things. I decided to put it all in a crock pot. So what I did is I boiled the water in advance, So I put the ingredients in and I poured the boiling water into the crock pot, and I'm just gonna let it sit all day. And that way I can just go in and breathe the steam whenever I would like, or whenever me and my husband would like. And we can also drink from that. I also put apple cider vinegar in that concoction. I put my own spin on it. What's the matter, baby boy? So as Emeril Lagasse would say, let's kick it up a notch. So that's what I did. I just decided to take this simple recipe and kick it up a notch. So it has apple cider vinegar in it, and I'll insert a photo of what I put in it right here. And I'll insert a photo and a little video clip of how it turned out, what it looks like. And I'm actually gonna start sipping on some of it now. Guys, this is what it looks like in the crock pot. So I actually also added cloves and what else? A little cayenne pepper. And yep, this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna start sipping on my concoction. And guys, this is not meant to like taste great and be like a luxury drink. This is for health benefits during this time that we are in. I would recommend drinking something like this every single day just to help keep things clear. And yesterday I made some chocolate chip banana bread, and actually we did not have chocolate chips, so I used Hershey's chocolate bar, and I just put it in a Ziploc bag and I crumbled it up and added it to the recipe. And my son is eating and he is loving it. So he did eat his lunch, so he's eating some of this chocolate chip banana bread. And I guess I would call it chocolate chunk banana bread. I'm gonna sip on my concoction. Let's see what it tastes like. It's actually not bad. It's pretty potent. I did add Splenda, but it's not bad. Ooh, and it is strong. It is strong. So anyways, I have that to sip on throughout the day. Crock pot is filled up with it, and it's pretty strong. So actually, as you drink it and it cooks down, you can actually continue to add a little bit more hot water and or apple cider vinegar as much as you desire. Because I put quite a few oranges and apples. It's probably enough to last a couple days or so in the crock pot, and just keep it going and let the aromas from that concoction just fill your home or your kitchen, and just keeping the air fresh. So that's what we've kind of been up to. Let's see. My husband is still working, and they are practicing social distancing at work, and they are actually adding a day off for everyone. So my husband normally has 2 days off. He's now gonna have 3 days off. They're gonna limit the number. Hold on, he just cannot get enough of this chocolate banana bread. I guess I didn't do too bad on it. I also don't want him to have too much of it. But yes, so my husband is still going to work, which does make me kind of nervous. However, what we have been doing is as soon as he gets home from work, he goes right up to take a shower. That's our plan. And all we can do is be wise. And, you know, he wants to keep his job. And they're not closing the place down as of right now. So he is honoring his employer. He's still going into work, but we are also doing the best for our home and our family. So as soon as he gets home, he goes upstairs, takes a shower. And then, so that's how that is going. And he plans to take a week off. So whatever my set induction date is, he's gonna take 1 week off prior to that just to make sure he is fine. Just to be cautious. So, and that'll give him time to rest. Like mentally, all of this can be so draining, and coming home worried, being at work worried. So that's the plan. He'll take a week off before I have the baby, you know, given that I don't go into labor like today or tomorrow. And then he'll of course take the week off before he goes back to work. So that's how my husband is doing. That's what he's doing. He is, I mean, he's got to be stressed. Just being at work and still being around people, even though they are practicing social distancing. One thing I did recommend that he do at work is people have to sign papers and things at his desk. So one thing I recommended that he do is pull those chairs further away from his desk, so that people are not leaning on his desk and in close proximity to him. And any papers that they need to sign, if he could like put them on a clipboard and hand them the clipboard with a pen, and that way like he can disinfect his desk and he can disinfect the clipboard as needed. And people aren't like leaning closer to him than necessary during this time, because you just never know. You never know who people have been around, you know, before they're going into where he works. So anyways, I have been organizing a whole lot around the house, and I still have so many clothes to hang up in the closet, which were Xavier's when he was a little bitty baby. He's still my baby. But I have so many clothes from when he was like a newborn and 0 to 3 months and upwards. I have so many clothes to hang up in the closet and get organized, but I feel much, much better. I've had quite a bit of time to get organized. I'm moving stuff around, and hopefully we will be ready for baby boy whenever he decides to arrive. So my family and I also had a Zoom church meeting the other day. What was it? Saturday? And I'll insert a little photo, a little clip. I couldn't get it fully figured out on my phone, so I got onto the computer, and I was able to see, you know, people as they chimed in. But then I also still had my phone going, so. I think it functions better on computers and not so much on phones. So we plan to do this again on Saturday, and it was great. It was a really good time. And we got to see everyone, even though we are distant from one another. So my brother in Germany was able to be on there, which was so great. My aunt from Kansas City was able to log in. My other aunt that lives in Florida, she was able to be on there. And of course my parents, so my sister Tiffany, Mimi was on there. Hey baby boy. And I told my daughter about it, but then I forgot to remind her. I'm thinking she might have forgotten, because I thought that would have been a lovely surprise for her to log in. But I'm gonna do my best to remember to remind her on Saturday to log in so she can also be a part of our church service. So anyways, I think I've covered a lot of things. I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking in this video, so obviously you're not gonna see us going a lot of places because we don't really need to be going anywhere. We shouldn't be going anywhere. I encourage everyone to stay safe and be wise and try not to give in to fear. And it is so hard, believe me. It is hard for me to not be super nervous and worried, because I am pregnant and I'm thinking about labor and delivery and being in the hospital. And really? Yeah? My little baby boy is so happy. He's so happy. He's just oblivious to the things that are going on, which is a really wonderful thing. Isn't that right, baby boy? So anyways, I think I am going to pause from filming. I'm gonna eat my snack and drink my concoction, and I'll get back on here a little bit later. All right, guys, so Xavier is taking a nap, so I thought I'd jump back on here just for a little bit. I have another cup of my concoction, so it's potent. It takes me a while to drink hot stuff, so I'm getting just a little bit at a time so that it doesn't just sit there and get cold, because that's what I tend to do. I sip on it a little bit and then it gets cold, so I'm just trying to get a little bit at a time so it stays hot while I drink it, so I don't have to keep microwaving it. So anyways, I got this and just some other things I thought about. So my husband is still going to work. Yesterday was one of his days off and he went to the store. So he actually went a couple places, which made me kind of nervous because, you know, we're just trying to do our best. You know, we don't want to expose ourselves unnecessarily. However, we need to go to the store. And I actually got online and was trying to set up delivery for our groceries. But I believe, you know, everybody else has the same idea and are trying to order their groceries also, so there were no delivery times like in the near future. I think the earliest they said was maybe like, what day was that? They said it was like sometime next week, which would have been like this week, I do believe. So there were currently no delivery times, like even in the next couple days. I think it was going to be like a week before I could get groceries delivered, which we didn't need anything like the next day, but I thought, you know, why go to the store if we can have delivery? So Eric ended up just going to the store yesterday, and thank God he was okay. He just showered when he got back from both places. So he came home, dropped off some groceries, and then he went back out to another store. He wasn't able to get everything on the list, but I'm very grateful for the things he was able to get. And then I actually went on Amazon and ordered dried beans because I thought that would just be good to have on hand if we, you know, need it. So yes, guys, if they're out of stuff at the grocery store, go on Amazon and see what you can find. Now, of course, if you need milk or something, you might not want to order it from Amazon. Guys, I'm trying to handle this situation like a boss. So just a little bit of encouragement for you guys. It's a tough time. Try to stay in faith. It's easy to get sucked into the fear that is going all around, that seems to be prevalent everywhere right now. Be wise, you know, obviously wash your hands. Guys, I've washed my hands so many times that I think they're cracking, and it hurts. It hurts. But wash your hands, even if it hurts. Disinfect stuff that you need to. When Eric brought stuff home yesterday, a lot of the things I wiped down with Clorox wipes, or I sprayed. If you can transfer stuff out of the bag or container into another container you have at home, I think that would be a good idea. So that way you're not worried about who touched the bag and all of that. Like, at least that's stuff I think about. It's stressful, I know. But be wise, you know, be ever so wise, and try to walk in faith. And the word of encouragement that comes to mind is, let the peace of God that surpasseth all understanding guard your heart and your mind through Christ Jesus. So I pray for peace for you, and there is hope. There is light on the other side. This is momentary. It will pass, and we will be on the other side of it. One day we'll be able to look back on this time, and I hope very soon we'll be able to be in the company and the presence of our loved ones and not socially distant. So with that being said, I'm gonna finish my concoction. I'm gonna have another little snack because I'm pregnant and I'm just hungry all the time. I've had people ask me if I've had any specific cravings, and I'm like, I'm hungry all the time. Like, I finish eating and I want to eat again. That's pretty much how this pregnancy is going. So I'm gonna finish my concoction and I'm gonna enjoy another snack.
Putting on a little bit of makeup, so you know, don't vanity, but
Hey guys, so it is Thursday and I did something with my hair, even though it does not look like it right now. Did my makeup just because. And Xavier and I are just about to step outside. Eric just got home a little bit. Eric is home from work. He went upstairs to take a shower. And we're just gonna step outside, get some fresh air, and then we're gonna come back in and figure out what to do for dinner. Oh, it's so dirty out here. You tired, baby boy? You tired? You tired? You hear the birds? You hear the birds? You hear the birds? Alright, so it is Friday. I'm here with Xavier and I've done something with my hair, but my makeup, just because. And got Xavier here. I'm about to change his diaper, get him dressed and everything. And I'm actually gonna clean out the car because it needs to be cleaned out somewhat. And I'm gonna do as much as I can. In case I go into labor, I just want to be able to go to the hospital in a clean car. So it needs to be decluttered, and I'm not going to be vacuuming it out, but I'm just going to be gathering any cups or anything that I need to bring in. And I would love to go on a little drive just to get out of the house, but with these new stay-at-home orders, I don't want to get in trouble for going on a drive. So I'll probably do a little research, Google, you know, what's going on in Columbia, Missouri as far as the stay-at-home orders. I don't know if that means we can go on a drive, or if we have a doctor's appointment, it's okay to go to that. Well, obviously it would be okay to go to that. So anyways, that is how it's going today. I hope you all are staying safe and well also. Okay, so I've made some progress on the car. It's not gonna be vacuumed out yet. I'll have to go somewhere to do that, or yeah. Well, obviously we're not going anywhere. Right, so I'm back in from cleaning the car. So Xavier's here snacking on cheese. Until I get our dinner warmed up. My husband got home from work just a little bit ago while I was finishing up tidying the car, and he has gone straight to take a shower. Yeah, so I hope you guys are coping with the social distancing. I hope you are staying in. We now have new stay-at-home orders. We did not go on a drive. I just figured, you know, I would not risk that if we didn't absolutely have to go anywhere. So I hope you guys are staying safe and well, And remember, try not to give in to fear, stay in faith, be wise. And I believe that's gonna be it for this video, guys. It's Friday. Gosh, I got some kind of alfalfa situation going on in my hair. I have alfalfa hair. Anyways, stay safe, stay healthy, be wise, try not to give in to fear. If you didn't see one of my previous videos, I posted a video just encouraging everyone during this time, so you might want to check that out. I will be filming some more next week. I hope to get more videos up, especially since everyone is at home. Some people are not working. I have a lot of extra time at home. It's basically an early maternity leave for me, which is wonderful. It's actually a sweet relief because I was really concerned about going into work. And you know, you just yeah, never know. So I'm so very grateful that I am home until I have the baby, and then I will be on maternity leave officially about 6 to 7 weeks from whenever I give birth. So I'm grateful for this time that I have to get organized, to get everything ready for the baby to get here. It's a very stressful time, but it's an exciting time all at the same time. So there is beauty in the rough patches. There are wonderful stories that are unfolding in these dark times. So look for those beautiful moments. Look for those diamond in the rough moments. Look how you can turn this around for good instead of it just being a stressful situation. What are we learning from this? How can we turn this around and make it a wonderful, memorable experience? I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.